Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Stephanie and I will be your yoga teacher for today. Today's flow is going to be all about really breaking into our bodies. A deep stretch yin style. So that means that our poses will be held. It's going to be a little bit of an odd yin flow because we are going to try to add a little flow aspect to it, but it will be a yin class. So we're going to start in a kneeling position. If you want to go ahead and pause me and grab yourselves a bolster or a pillow, blocks, a blanket. These will all be super fun to use and, maybe able to get yourself into a comfy position instead of struggling through it without the help of our marvelous props. So go ahead and meet me on your mat in your most beautiful seated kneeling position. I'm sitting on my blanket. If you would like to do that, please go ahead and meet me here. Once you get here, take the palms face up on your thighs. Dropping in right here. Go ahead and putting that big grin on your face, knowing you showed up and the hardest part is over. Now we just get to enjoy our flow. Begin by taking some nice deep inhales and exhales here. Bringing our awareness to the breath. I am safe. I am grounded. I am protected. We say these things in order to let ourselves know that what we are doing is good for us. We may get into positions today that make us question why. And I always respond to my body with, we can do hard things. Knowing that we are safe, grounded, and protected. Another inhale. And exhale to let it all go. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale, we're coming into our child's pose. So go ahead, walk your body forward and send the arms back towards your feet. We will be here for 3 minutes. And go ahead and shut your eyes down. And allow yourself to release into this position. Relax the jaw. Take the tongue off of the roof of the mouth. Inhale. And exhale. Knowing you are exactly where you need to be right now. You are safe. You are grounded. You are protected. Inhaling and exhaling softly. If the tongue has crept back up, release it to release that jaw. Unclench the forehead. Soften in your body, releasing the tension that we have built up. This pose is so good for our low backs. Inhale and exhale. Allow your next inhale to slowly peel yourself back up into our kneeling position. We're just going to take some neck rolls here. So go ahead. Right ear, right shoulder. And chin to chest. And left ear, left shoulder. Roll it all the way back, looking up. And one more time. Right ear, right shoulder. Chin to chest. Left ear, left shoulder. And look back. Wonderful. We're going to come through all fours and then press through to a downward dog. So I'm going to move my blanket here for a minute. Tucking my toes and sending my sits bones or my hips up towards the sky or the ceiling. Pressing through the shoulders. Go ahead and give your dog a gentle walk here. No need to rush. Just take your time. Going back and forth between each hamstring, allowing the release. And breathing. Inhaling and exhaling here. We're going to go ahead and step our feet in between our hands, standing forward fold. So allow yourself to hang heavy here for just a second. Inhale, we're coming up, halfway lift. Nice long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll rise up to standing. Head and neck come last. And go and take those arms up overhead. And exhale them down through heart center. Very nice. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, we're going to open the arms up into cactus and go ahead and come back into our forward fold. Very nice. Plant the hands, step the right foot back, followed by the left. We're in our plank. Just hold for just a second. I'm not keeping us here. Lower down the knees and then the chest and the chin. We'll roll through into our Cobra. And we'll push back into a child's pose. Very nice. Go ahead and take an inhale and an exhale here, letting it all go. And we'll peel ourselves up to a seated position here. We're coming in for a seated forward fold. So if you sat on the blanket, go ahead and invite you to pull the blanket back out and sit on it. So seated forward fold, we will be here for 3 minutes. If you like, you can put a bolster on your legs. If you want to go deeper, you could roll the blanket up and put it under your knees right here to protect our knees and our joints in our knees. And if you really wanted to take it farther, you could put a block in front of your feet to really deepen that lengthening through the back. So whatever you choose to do, let's find ourselves there. We're doing this for 3 minutes. Inhale the arms up and exhale. We hinge at those hips and we fold. And we breathe, dropping in and allowing the tension to dissipate. Accepting where we are. Allowing us to be all the way there. And being happy about it. You hold everything you need right there inside of you. You don't need to go anywhere to find it. It's already there within you. Can you be still and calm enough to hear it? Inhale and exhale. Unclenching the jaw, releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Softening in the forehead. Just be here. Observing how you feel. Allowing the thoughts to come and go. Just like soda pop bubbles. The carbonation makes the bubbles come to the top. And eventually all the bubbles are gone. Same with our thoughts. If we just observe them and watch them come up and let them go, they will become slower. Maybe not so many of them popping up. And over time, the controlled practice of yoga can silence the mind. Go ahead and take a nice inhale and exhale here. And allow your inhale to pull yourself back up into our seated forward fold. You can go ahead and move the blocks or the bolsters or the pillows or anything that you had there. I'm going to remove my blanket as well. We are coming back up and for our downward facing dog. So coming through an all fours position, we are slowly doing this. Tucking the toes, walking the hands slightly forward. And here we are, downward dog, nothing extravagant. My knees are bent. We're going to inhale, right leg up towards the sky. Square the hips. It doesn't even have to be a straight leg. Bringing it through for pigeon. So your right knee is coming near your right thumb. Your right foot is active. We want to protect the knee joint by keeping the right foot active. We want to look back, making sure that that left leg is back straight and the foot is an extension of that leg, and we want to make sure that it's straight. To settle into this, you can take a block under your right leg, or you could take a towel or a blanket like this, okay? So just find what feels good for you. You can sit up in this position, or you can walk the hands forward and come onto your forearms, or all the way down into the mat, whatever feels best for you. And if you want to stair step it and slowly come in, we're here for 3 minutes, so that's going to be great. Just knowing that when we are in hip openers, you know, some things can come up, and that's okay. We're here to bring things to the surface. We carry our issues in our tissues. And if we're not allowing the tissues to release and to soften, how do we get rid of the issues? If we have the ability to hold issues in our tissues, then we also have the exact same ability to get rid of those issues that we're holding on to. Notice the holding patterns. Where are you grabbing right now and not allowing to soften? Is there anything you can do mentally to look past this? Is there anything physical you could do to get you through it, like using the blanket or the blocks? Meeting yourself right here where you are. No more, no less. We are exactly where we need to be. And we hold all of the power we need inside of us already. Stop looking outward. And let's start looking in. If you're all the way down, I want you to slowly think about coming back up to the forearms, pushing through the hands, lifting your chest up, maybe looking up towards the ceiling. And then we're planting our hands and we're coming back into our downward facing dog. Beautiful. Sweep the left leg up. And we're bringing it through. Taking this left knee to the left thumb. Active left foot. Coming down. Looking back, making sure that right leg is straight. And that right foot is pointed straight back. If you want to take the block or the blanket or whatever you used on the other side, please do that for me. We want to make sure always this foot is flexed. We want this foot active to protect this knee, okay? All right, so when you feel good, you can walk your hands forward, coming down to the forearms, or wherever you want to be here. And we breathe. Allowing that release. Softening. Unclenching the jaw. Taking the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Relaxing through the forehead. Allowing the shoulders to drop away from the ears. Really letting yourself be in this pigeon. Allowing the release. When the thoughts come up, we observe them and we watch them leave. Don't get hooked on them. And don't follow them down their rabbit trail. Just watch them and let them go. You are in control. Always. We control two things on this entire planet. Our actions and our thoughts. We have to keep them positive. If you are all the way down, slowly, we're going to come to the forearms. And then up to the hands. Pushing ourselves up, lifting the chest, taking the gaze up. Very nice. Planting the hands, coming back through our downward facing dog. It should feel nice to go ahead and maybe take a nice little walk here with your dog. And go ahead and roll forward and come onto the knees. I'm going to come in and do everyone's favorite frog. This is such a good tension reliever though. I really challenge you to do this with me. I'm going to take my blanket so that my knees can be under my blankets. If you want a bolster or a block, I think that this is a necessary time to have one. I'm going to put mine in front of me. And we're going to take our knees as wide as they will go. Okay, and then we want to make sure that our feet are active on both sides. They are creating a 90-degree angle with my leg and my calf, or my calf and my thigh. Another thing, I am not pushing forward here. My hips are square. My hips are in line with my knees. Wherever you are, be here. This is an extremely tough position. Be graceful to yourself. Think happy thoughts. Maintain the positive. You are in control. Use your power. Breathing in and out. Focusing on the breath. Relaxing the jaw. Taking the tongue off of the roof of the mouth. Relaxing through the forehead. You are safe. You are grounded. And you are protected. Inhale and exhale. Allow your next inhale to slowly, and I mean slowly. This might feel a little painful. We're slowly coming out of it. We're going to sit back onto our sits bones and let's take the windshield wiper of these legs. Yes, this is going to feel absolutely amazing. Should feel really good on the low back along with these hips. Very nice. Awesome. Next, I'm going to leave my blanket here. We're coming in for wide-legged forward fold. We also call this pancake. So go ahead and find your comfort here. Pull your blankets, your pillows, your blocks, whatever you're using out. This is everyone's second favorite next to that frog. But when we talk about a release, this is how we do the deep releases. No matter where you are, we're showing up and we're working on it. And that's all that matters, okay? Once you get here, once you're settled, let's go ahead and inhale the arms up. And we fold forward. Keeping those sits bones on the ground. And here we are. We are rock stars. This is our last hold before Shavasana. So enjoy this. Be all the way present. Think about all the positive things you are doing for yourself right now. Building up that self-belief by simply showing up. You develop self-confidence by working on yourself. You develop self-love by doing loving things for your body. You're also developing the awareness to do the hard things. To move forward. To get ourselves unstuck. Sometimes we have to do hard things. And being on the mat and proving to ourselves that we can do the hard things. It's just more magic, just piling on to our already magical experience here. I truly believe that we hold everything, every ounce of power that we need. We're born with it. It's not in our outer world. It's not in any kind of materialistic substance. It's already within us. Probably trying to boil over because we pay no attention to it. Awareness is everything. On your next inhale, We are lifting ourselves up. Whew. And we are coming in for our Shavasana. I'm going to take the windshield wiper. Again, yes, because that just feels so good to my hips. They just scream sometimes. And we need to listen to our bodies, when it's screaming, when we're boiling over. Maybe we should take some time to come down to the mat, to sit and to ground. All right, here we come, Shavasana. Sending the legs out long, gently coming down. Tucking those sits bones, tucking the shoulders, allowing the hands to drop out to the sides. Allowing yourself this time. If all you can even come up with is thank you, repeat it. But negative thought comes up, we say thank you, and we watch it go. Unclench that jaw. Release that tongue from the roof of your mouth. Soften through your forehead. Say thank you. I am safe. I am grounded. I am protected. Gently bringing the awareness back to the body, taking some circles with the wrists, maybe circles with the ankles. Stretching the arms over your head and slowly rolling over to one side. And we'll gently push ourselves up into a seated position. You can go ahead and bring the hands at heart center. Anjali, Mudra. Thank you so much for showing up today. I am safe. I am grounded. I am protected. Remember, you have everything you need inside of you, right here, right now. Find that courage to use your powers. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.